I'll tell you what, with the Champions League set to get underway here in the not-too-distant future, what an opportunity for so many players. And never mind the veterans that might be eyeballing a chance to get back or trying to get to the National Hockey League across the seas. How about as a youngster? I mean, scouts love youth, management loves youth, and what an opportunity to shine. If you can fit, if you can have some success in this tournament, boy, this could really bode well for your hockey future and really pay off financially as well if you can have a strong showing. All right, we're going to break down, look at some of these teams that are involved in some of the head-to-head matchups, and we'll do that in a moment. So here we go. When you look at the opportunities that present itself here for so many teams chasing the Champions League title, you know, how about from a youngster standpoint for a kid who might be draft eligible? This is playing in a tournament against grown-ups, against men. You have a strong tournament, your draft stock could go through the roof and really hit a home run financially and move up those draft rankings. We'll take a look at some of those key names to watch here. Our draft analyst is going to drop by a little later on in the show. We are just about to start period number 3. For those of you just joining us, perfect timing here tonight. And we are all tied at 1. Puck scooped up by Person. Here they come on the attack down the right side. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Bork's got it in the defensive end. Tries to the crease. Denies him in close.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Red Bulls don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box. Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they've got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Here's a chance. It rings the iron.
I love offense, James. I never really provided any, and I would have missed this one. But right in there on the tender and isn't able to get it in the 4x6. Instead, it hits the pipe and out.
Larney's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal. The Red Bulls have to be feeling good about themselves after taking the lead with that goal here in the third.
Yeah, and it's not much of a cushion the way this game has gone back and forth, James, but it's something. You're in the lead, so now you want to continue with that tempo. Find a way to push your opponent back. Continue to punch and press.
Spectacular goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Hexal's got the puck along the boards. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the goal.
Important task for the key players ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity protected.
Hexal's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
A power play then can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
Salzburg's lead is still intact after a solid effort by the penalty-killing unit.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that was a missed opportunity.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Sends it quickly to Reeder. Hexal's got possession here in the offensive zone. Salzburg's got a hold of the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone.
Get it out of there.
Good hit to bump him off the puck. The Lakers will play it in their own end. Trying to get back on the attack now. And he was ready for that one. The Lakers gain control of the puck against the wall. The Red Bulls pick up steam and are on the attack. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Receives the pass. Outgains the denial by the goaltender. The Lakers still trail in this third period despite numerous scoring opportunities. Salzburg's got the puck in the defensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, brings it off the crossbar. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Salzburg's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Dismiss that chance. Steps inside the line. Long reach breaks up the momentum. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And he makes the easy save. Moves it to Casilla. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Quick feed to Dudek. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, he goes between the legs. Stops that one. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there, and keeps his team in it.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. The Lakers start with the puck in their own end. Works it across to Casilla. The Lakers take it across the blue line. With the steal. Hexal's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Lewington's got it against the boards. And that's poked away by Dudek. The Red Bulls gain possession. Off the mask, kept out that way. Toss it up on the play. Taken along the wall by Casilla. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Driving right to the front. Here's a short pass to Loney. Quick pass to Schneider.
Reeder's been really impressive tonight, in particular on that last play, James. I mean, the wherewithal to keep your eye on the prize, eye on the puck, and just redirect the puck to the net. I mean, that's attack mentality, and he has it tonight.
Dudek's exploring options with the puck. Right in the low Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. That's a hard shot. The goaltender looks like he's just getting to position, gets a piece of it, but it still goes in.
Salzburg's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Puck grab by Dudek. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. Shot! Oh, he scores! And they tuck it into the back of the net.
Hang on there, James. I think they waved this off immediately. This goal is not going to count.
The Red Bulls send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, James, if they can work that puck up high, when you're quarterbacking that power play, you can have eyes on either side. You can see the lanes to net, you can drive the puck, or you can pass for a one-timer off the side.
The Red Bulls have it now. Looking to set up offensively. He takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Vexal's won the face-off deep in their own end. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Dumps it in. The Red Bulls have it now. And he takes the feed. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Moves inside. Denies him.
Narmi's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Slides the puck over. And he slides it quickly to Dudek. Nearing the final 60 seconds of this one. Turn that one aside. They just keep coming in waves here in the offensive end. He got all of that hit on the play.
Litchfeld's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Here they come on the attack. Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
It's amazing how a kill can put your opponent on their heels because they had an opportunity on the offensive side of the puck. At a critical time of the game, when the game is still within reach, massive kill.
The Red Bulls haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. With possession along the wall. Scores! And a beauty, Champions League style. This kid can play.
Man, James, he's really lighting it up, and he's really showing his elite skill set, and he's upping his stock. You know, there's scouts in the building, and he wants to deliver on the expectation. Well, a great shot is going to beat the goaltender here, James, but he drops to that butterfly position. He tries to take up most of the net, but the shooter just finds it, finds a little bit of room, and buries it.
Salzburg's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Oh, denies him on the play. Oh, what a save. He stopped it well.
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Quick shot. He scores. And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. You know what amazes me, James? The ability to pull that shot off, get it into the feet quickly, but the accuracy. So you're quick with the release, but you find the back of the net with pinpoint precision.
Salzburg's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. And we are all over with this one tonight. When you are down and out with one more game and you've got a task like that to try to get back into the series, Cheryl, what's the approach here?
Well, you certainly can't just bring in another group of players, James, as everyone's head is down. But you have to find a way to just come out there and put it on the ice. And it's all about building for your next games, because this looks like it's out of reach.
Well, hopefully you're just as excited as we are to call the next postseason game down the road, and we will see you then. From all of us here at EA Sports, thanks for joining us. Well, here we go. Champions League's officially underway. Game number 1 in the books. And look at this youngster who there are a lot of eyes. There was a lot of hype and getting a lot of buzz from a draft stock standpoint. And I'll tell you what, if he continues to play like this throughout the tournament, his stock will go through the roof. And you keep in mind, here's the difference for kids playing junior back in North America. You know, this youngster's doing it against men. And if you're holding your own and then some against men as a teenager, boy, that's next level, and his draft stock could go sky high. All right, we'll take a look at some of these other scores around the league. Moments away from puck drop for period number 3. A perfect time for those viewers just joining us here tonight. And we are all tied at 1. Slides it diagonally to Schneider. They go on the attack through center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he takes the dish. Can't keep a hold of it. Rexall's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Delayed penalty coming up here. Look out, they can create some trouble here. Extra attackers on the ice with the delayed penalty looming. Takes control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Reeder. And look at this, they turn this offensive end into a pressure cooker. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Red Bulls are off to the box. Interference the call. An opportunity for some power play time now as he steps back out onto the ice. Shot! That's gloved by Loney. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And he takes the feed. The Red Bulls take possession in the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Too many bodies in the way. Quick feed to Person. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
And he makes a save there. Scooped up along the wall by Person. Oh, it stays out. He's got a piece of that one. Now he slides it up to Dudek. Takes it across the blue line. And now it's grabbed by Dudek. How did he stop that one? Here's a shot. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. Rexall's looking to break out. Quick shot. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for that. That's a really tough defensive zone turnover. Now everyone's caught out of position trying to cover, except for the shooter, of course, who has all the time in the world to put it top bins.
The Red Bulls have been rewarded for their offensive efforts early in this third period.
Salzburg's got a lead in this game predominantly because of that second line and the offensive production that they've had in this game. There's a lot of motion. They're playing well. They've got good speed, and I've been really impressed with their performance.
The Lakers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Rexall's on the attack. Here's a shot. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Looks to set up at the point now. The Red Bulls take the puck through the neutral zone. Here they are on the attack. Makes the save. Oh, turns it aside once again. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Salzburg's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. The Red Bulls win the faceoff. Oh, what a save in front!
Marmy's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance there.
Oh, James, when you're in the funnel and you've got that great scoring chance, you got to execute. You can't miss from that area.
Salzburg's got the puck along the wall. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Shot! Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. Robertson's going to get 2 for charging. The Lakers once again send out their power play unit.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James, finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
Fires it! Too much congestion blocks the shot. The Lakers gain possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Lowe. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Hexau's got the puck. Here he is, it's loose. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out. Look at this attack here in the O-zone. Here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. Stopped with ease. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Salzburg's got it in the offensive zone. Here he is on the backhand. Answered the call there. Here's a blast. Oh, another great save right there.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And now he passes up to Dudek. Centering feed! And that goes off a stick and off target.
Dudek's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Tries to get it to Reeder. Nice feed from the right wing. Takes a shot. Fantastic save. Quick pass across to Cooper. And that goes off, pours off a body. Quick pass over to Bork. He carries the puck up along the wing. And he comes up with the stop there. Slip feed. Stuffs it again. Oh, spectacular save right there. He scores. There's the hat trick and let it rain. Chapeau.
Yeah, Ray Chapeau's is right. There's hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them. Oh, this is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way. Well, James, this is a fast goal. Why? Because he just snaps it home. That quick release just beats the goaltender. No chance to set up.
Past the midway mark in this period. Hexau's won the draw in the neutral zone. Lowe's going to play it against the half wall. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. Handles it along the blue line. Answered the call on that play. The Red Bulls take it along the wing. Dudek's got the puck. Here's the chance. Great stop by Larmy. They fight for it along the boards. Salzburg's got it near the point. Here's a chance. And that one's stopped.
Larmy's been under siege all game long. I mean, his defense is doing nothing to protect him, but one save after another. They're lucky that they're still in this game. They've got to get going north and look to put some numbers up on the other side of the board.
Tries to feed it over to Bork. From the neutral zone now. Bork's got it along the wing. Picks off the pass. The Red Bulls gain possession in their own end. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And stops that big bomb. And the puck's kicked free. Takes it to the front. Misses a golden opportunity there.
see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot, goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Red Bulls are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Moves it to Bork. Back to the blue line. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. The Lakers look to start the transition game. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Pokes it away in his own end. Quick feed to Loney. Battle along the wall. The Red Bulls move to the offensive zone. And that doesn't reach the net. Picked up along the boards by Dudek. The Lakers take possession in the defensive end. Denied by the goaltender. Dream dies at one end of the ice, but at the other end, business continues here.
Oh, yeah, and they need to celebrate the moment because it was tough. You know, it's not easy to get here, and it's certainly not easy to win. But it's about resetting and mentally and physically preparing for the next step in the road.
Tremendous emotions at both ends of the ice, and here we are with the handshake. I love this moment, Cheryl.
I love this moment as well. Listen, it isn't easy when you're on the losing side, and you got to put out your hand because one team has been victorious and you are not, but it is part of the game. It's the camaraderie, even in a championship.
Well, that'll bring it into an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James. She's Cheryl. Good night, everybody. I told you I wanted to get back and look at some of the draft watch, sort of stock watches here for some of these young players. I want to go to the Champions League here, and I have really been impressed by the youngster who is really starting to torch some of these men that he's playing. It's a boy against men, and the boy is winning out here on this one. Really like to see where he's going. His stock is soaring in my books, and he will be one of the top selections in the NHL draft, in my personal opinion, and I've heard that from a few scouts as well. Now, meantime, back in North America, you look in the junior side. So we've got the finals matchup set for the Champions League, but I'll tell you what, I am kind of bummed to not see the youngster going on any further in this tournament. Boy, he played so well, did everything he could to help get his team on to the Champions League final, but just not enough as a team as they fall short. But I'll tell you what, that youngster's got to be awfully proud of the performance that he put on in this tournament. That is not an easy tournament to play in, and he, in my opinion, was one of the best players over the last duration of this tournament. Now, so when you look at the final matchup, I thought, personally speaking, one name that will be likely called near the top, if not the top, of the NHL draft coming up in the summer is from the youngster that we saw in the Champions League. What a performance! What a show he put on. I talked to a few scouts that absolutely raved, and they didn't have him very high at the beginning of the season, but throughout the Champions League, they could not look away. He would not be denied. And there's stock that has absolutely shot up recently. Now, one name that I think is going to be impacted by his And one of the interesting scenarios that I've heard was there were conversations between the youngster and the Chicago Blackhawks. Yes, an original six franchise, and you look at some of the veteran talent that they have on the roster and then some of the youthful movement that they're starting to work into this roster. How do I see that fit? That's an intriguing one for me, with the Hawks possibly going after him in this potential scenario. So a lot of moving parts here, but I'm intrigued with Chicago on this one. What say you? How do you feel about these potential moves? Now, when you look at what some people are reporting on social media, Ray, the Ducks are supposed to meet with this kid here. Do you see a fit with the Quack Attack?
Can be. I never really know how much they get out of the interviews. Maybe a nugget here or a nugget there, but I'm always interested when teams zone in on one player.
Yeah, I mean, putting a lot of stock, obviously, in that particular case, and we'll wait to see if that ultimately comes to light. Well, as we inch closer and closer to the big draft day, and I'll tell you what, we look at some of the draft rankings and some of the scouts that I've talked to, I think we're all kind of on the same page. We've got this kid ranked pretty high, and he has put himself in a position to be a very high selection in that first round when we get to draft day. Keep an eye on him. Mark my words. Anybody who passes on him may be regretting this one in a big, big way 5-10 years down the road. All right, time for a quick break. We'll get more reaction on this next. Continuing our conversation with Ray Ferraro here on the show, and man, it's got to be a nice moment for the kid getting drafted and hearing his name called.
It's better than that, James. It's the realization, really, of a lifelong dream. I mean, since he's a little kid, he's been dreaming about getting drafted into the NHL.
A nice opportunity for management and their pride. Now, the understanding that we've got is that the kid was supposed to be heading down to the rink sometime today to kind of check out the new surroundings. This has got to be like the first day of school, Razor.
Guaranteed he would have gone early to go and take a look at the locker room. You walk in there for the first time, you can't believe your lifelong dreams are about to happen.
And when you're looking around, I'm assuming, is he thinking the nameplate might be up there?
Oh, you're hoping, but, he's going to learn that those trainers don't miss very often. The jersey's ready. Your name has never looked so good as when it's on top of your stall. But what I remember, James, is the excitement, the nervousness, how scared you were. And then you're like, I'm in an NHL room. I can't believe this. It is the very best of feelings that you can have till you step on the ice the first time.
A nice opportunity for management and their prized possession, the new shiny draft pick, to kind of have a chance to sit down and get an understanding of where each other kind of sits, what their respective expectations are. I know a lot of fans are wondering, can he make that jump now? Can he make that jump and be an impact player in the National Hockey League? I think management took him for a reason. There might be that opportunity. I think he's going to get that shot. He's going to get every opportunity to try to make the team this coming year. It's ultimately on the player to ultimately deliver on that, right? So we'll wait and see how things play out. But it certainly sounds like both sides feel very good about this fit based on everything that I've been told. All right, time for a quick break. We're coming back with much more on the other side. Well, there's your latest edition for your trivia question. Who was taken first overall this particular year? And there you have it. The answer is made, and I tell you what, no argument on this side. I think this was the clear-cut choice. This kid checks all the boxes. And look, the term generational talent gets thrown around way too loosely these days. But I like what I see in this kid. He's got a chance to be a real franchise player. And this organization finally has something to really build around and take this franchise and give this fan base really something to cheer about. All right, we'll break down some of the other notable selections, and we'll do that next. Well, he's signed, sealed, and delivered. Yes, the entry-level contract, better known technically as the ELC. Yeah, you know me, is signed up, and now it's time to find out if he can live up to the hype. I think fans would love to see him make that jump to the opening night roster. Management would love to see it, and I know the kid has every intention of trying to crack it too. All right, enjoy it. The honeymoon's almost over because it's time to shine, and we'll find out in camp. All right, still to come here on the show, our conversation. We are just about to start period number 3. For those of you just joining us, perfect timing here tonight. It's a 4-1 game to this point. Here's a chance on the attack. Shot! Oh, a clutch save!
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's great.
And a conversation on the bench right now with the coach and the young rookie. And is this just a pep talk right now at this time of the game?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both. You want to provide energy to your players, in particular your youngsters, to remind them, listen, you got to get out there. You have to have good habits, push right to the finish line. And for the rookie, it's about confidence, getting out there, doing what they believe they can do best. Try and drive play, if they can, right to the dying end.
And he was ready for that save.
Subban's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Way too much congestion blocks that. The Avs gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Taves. Taken by Dickinson. Chicago's in now. Quick shot! Too much congestion in front. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Quick pass to Dudek. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Chicago's got possession of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Dudek. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Chicago's got it from behind the net. Here he is, wristed on net. Oh, what a slick stop by Subban.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out at top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
The Blackhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Across the line. Here's a chance. Stops him cold. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Colorado's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Chicago's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Here's a shot. Oh, saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged.
Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Wow, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game. Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running through and find the netting.
Chicago's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
With a 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
Shot inside! Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Drives to the plate. Great glove save by Elliott.
It always amazes me that goaltenders often make this save look easy with all of that traffic in front and screen. I mean, it is important to battle and find the sight lines, and this goaltender does a great job of making it happen.
The Avs have been active all night in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this third. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. The Avs played along the boards. Oh, makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. Here's the whistle, and here's the call.
Johnson's got an opportunity to help the power play score here, guys. One way he can do that is by using his zone ability to get them going. Let's see how it goes here.
Handles the pass at center. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Now a quick pass to Colton. Puts it on net and makes the save. Pushes it across to Foligno. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. Great poke check on the reach. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, he's frustrated with this call, and he's going to argue it with the official, but guess what? It's going to be a call. It's not getting changed.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available, and you can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
The Avs have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. The Avs will play it from the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Oh, it comes up with nothing on the play.
There's so many moving parts in the game of hockey, which is why it's one of the most difficult sports in the world. And he gets to that prime-time scoring area. You don't get that too often, and he just sails it and misses the net.
Chicago's got the puck in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Dudek. Here's a shot. Oh, great save and a beauty on the play. Across the line from center. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Moves it to Dudek. And that shot dies in traffic. Braun stick handling in his own zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Slides it up to Allen. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Shot! And that's off target as it hits a body. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here still, applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
Quick feed to Dickinson. Shot with the stop. Subban's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
Colorado's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Dickinson's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Made the save on the play. Manson's carrying it ahead. Here's a shot. Oh, he got puddled by Elliott.
The shot's come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Colorado's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. Chicago's got it against the boards. Here's a short pass to Reichel, and he comes up with it. Subban's got the puck. He's going to hang on for a whistle and slow things down.
Well, he's been shelled, hasn't he, James? He's weathered every storm that's been thrown at him, and now he elects to pounce on this puck. It's a nice, safe play. He anticipates well, and he holds on for the whistle.
The Blackhawks take possession here inside the offensive zone. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Feeds it across the ice to Dickinson. And he gives it over to Reichel. Passes it to Dudek. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Fires it on net. Off the crossbar. My goodness, what a shot. Big time stop. Subban's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Chicago's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Takes a shot. Huge stop by Subban. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to come. Turns it aside. Sends it to... Oh, listen to that sound as it goes off the crossbar and out. Great save on the play. Poked away in the offensive zone by Cini. And he takes the pass. Olafson's taking it from his own end. Colorado's moving it up the ice. Slides the pass over to Dickinson. The Blackhawks are across the line and into the offensive end. That's a solid hit. Couts got the puck along the wing. Shot! And that's blocked. Dudek's lugging the puck. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. That's blocked. Quick pass to Dudek. Takes the shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Puck picked up by Reichel. And that's blocked in stick to knock the puck away. The Blackhawks have it behind the net. Moves the puck. Moves it quickly over to Dudek. Denies him! Colorado's got it in their own zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Good hit on the play. The Blackhawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves it to Dudek.
Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it? I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
The Blackhawks have been the more active team offensively tonight with plenty of scoring chances, but they continue to trail because they haven't finished late in this third period. Stretches one out to Coat. On the attack along the boards. Fires it. Overload on the play. Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive. I always hated to play in these games. It just came out flat. Nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off the penalty when they're getting thrown out. Real tough game.
Face off and another opportunity to take a look at the main advantage unit here.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Chicago's penalty killers get a hold of it. Slides it over with pace to Allen. Loses his balance on the play. Foligno's got it in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Tried to pick his spot, but that goes off the side of the net. The Avs gain the zone. Great defensive effort with the stick.
Elliott's a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single putt and outwill and outbattle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
Inside of the final minute here in the third. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. The Blackhawks come up short tonight, but I'll tell you what, they certainly had the opportunity starting with the puck based on the numbers in the faceoffs.
Yeah, but the numbers on the scoreboard didn't match up, did they? So when you look at the analytics and you look at the numbers in the faceoff circle, they're great, but at the end of the day, they didn't score enough.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Peace. Post-game show is up and running. Text lines are open. Phone lines are open if you want to weigh in. James Cybulski with you till the top of the clock. Wow. Wow, wow, wow is all I can say about what I saw. In a very small sample size, I get that. But if that's what we're going to see from this youngster in his first preseason game, to look that comfortable, to look that noticeable out there, sign me up. This could be the sign of things to come. Very excited after seeing that performance. What say you? Phone lines are hopping already, and we'll get to those phone calls. Moments away from puck drop for period number 3. A perfect time for those viewers just joining us here tonight. The Stars continue to lead this one by a score of 4-0. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Ahead of steam now towards the front. The Stars have it from their own end. Dallas with possession in their own zone. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Ben's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Slides into Hintz. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And that tears off a body in traffic.
Murray's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
Blackwell's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Angles it over to Hall. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Takes a shot. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. Looks like the rookie is kind of getting the old pep talk right now on the bench here, Cheryl.
Well, I think it's throwing caution to the wind, isn't it? It's about telling your rookie, listen, get out there and don't think, just drive play, do what you know how to do, and hey, let's try and find the back of the net.
Lots of time left in this period. Dallas just absolutely putting the boots to them, leading 4-0. And he slides it quickly to Dudek. Takes a shot. Oh, fantastic stop there. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Hall. And he loses control of the puck. Save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Tremendous intensity here in the offensive zone. Carries it along the wall. Carrying it, looking for options, moves it around. Takes a shot. Big time save right there. The pass. Back-to-back saves, my goodness.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
Johnson's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Chicago's ready to go on the attack. Looks to make a play over to Hall. And the puck departs the zone. Takes the feed from the goaltender. It's a straight-up race for the puck. And there's the whistle icing the call. The Blackhawks have created numerous scoring chances, but they've just run into a hot goalie tonight here early in this third period. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Broken up by Miller. Dudek's got it in the corner. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Takes that pass back to the point. Save of the play!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Offensive zone face-off here. This is a real opportunity for them.
Yeah, it's an icing call. No one can change, and they can recognize that their opponent is vulnerable. They need to attack the net. The goaltender looks gassed.
Johnson's moving the puck through his own zone. Slides it up front. Off the iron!
Chicago's working hard when they're down with a bunch of goals in this one, but they need something. They need a spark, and I'll tell you what isn't a spark when it goes off the post.
Dallas moves ahead with the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Strongis. Looking to make something happen at center. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Dudek's got the puck in his own zone. Dallas has possession of the puck. Sends it into the offensive zone. Slides it quickly to Johnson. The Blackhawks cross the line and gain the zone. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Dudek's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. And the puck banks off the glove. Moves it over to Johnson. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Oh, look at the pass! Dallas gains control of the puck. The Stars will play it in their own end. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Sends it quickly to Johnson. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Dudek. Dallas has it in the defensive end. Here they come. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. And he connects with the long bomb.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Oh, big time save by Murray. Oh, and another big stop.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Dallas came to play. They lead it 4-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Handles the puck at the point. The Blackhawks play it along the boards. Puck scooped up by Miller. Passes it over to Lindell. Quick feed to Miller. Feeds the puck to Hintz. Here's a short pass to Comtois. Shuts him down. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Oh, smart heads up play to put that one away. Nice zone entry from the middle. The Blackhawks carried along the wall. Huge steal in his own end.
The Stars have picked up yet another pass, James. This is incredible. They dominated play all night long. They're all over the place, and they know exactly where to be at the right time to shut it down.
Pass to Johnson. Slides the puck across to Dickinson. And a stiff break setup. Chicago's gained the line and into the zone. Oh, right off the noggin. Thankfully, he had a mask on to make the save. And that goes off a player. Murray's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been outstanding all game, James. There's a reason why his team is leading in this one, and elects with a good decision to get the face-off.
Chicago's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Kick pass to Dudek.
The Stars have played extremely well within their systems tonight. They've been defensively structured, and they've been layered in their own zone, and now they're protecting the shutout. Know that their tenders made some saves. They've seen everything, but it's really great when you can get the big fat zero at the end of the game.
And a successful clearing attempt. The Blackhawks gain possession. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Picked up along the wall by Dudek. Oh, saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Taken along the wall by Johnson. Oh, he stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Fax is ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Dallas looks to break out in their own end. Solid check to slow him down. Puck grab by Kaiser. Moves it quickly over to Hall. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. The Blackhawks looking against the half wall. Dudek's got it along the boards. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Faksa. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And here comes the judgment from the official.
Well, this penalty is going to be inconsequential, but I'll tell you, with every goal that the opponent has gotten, man, the energy has just been zapped out of this group.
And he puts it into his own net. Dallas has have to be pleased with what they've executed tonight. This game plan has been top-notch.
It really has. I mean, they've been physically and emotionally engaged right from puck drop, and the score is reflective of it.
And this one's all over! Well, as a former defender, these are your types of games, right? The old goose egg.
Love the goose egg, because you know that the D did something well too, don't you, James? I know.
Of
You got to
course.
give the credit to the goaltender. You get that.
You know, in the meantime, we bring it back closer to this team here at home, and I've had a lot of people messaging me, what do I think of the kid's chances making the team? I like him. Right now, I've got him penciled in on my opening night roster. I look at the way he's played. He's looked comfortable. He's probably been one of the stronger players so far in camp, and you know, there's a lot of expectations on this kid to make that jump. A lot of fans, management hopes he can make that jump. And right now, he's living up to all that hype. What say you? Let's check in on what some people are saying here on the text line. We are just about to start period number 3. For those of you just joining us, perfect timing here tonight. The Wild have a 3-0 lead. Moves it to Eric Slack. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Dudek. Scores! And Luca's right on the doorstep, and he didn't miss that one. The coach is in the ear of the youngster right now. What's the message?
Well, the message is we need a goal. Be more assertive. Get out there, be on the puck, be aggressive, hound it, and find a way to bury it.
The Blackhawks haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They got to find a way to get some chances.
And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Grabbed along the board by Dudek. Dangles between his legs. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Takes a shot. And it's turned aside by Fleury. Penalty coming up here. The Blackhawks will serve 2 minutes in the box. A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
They haven't scored scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Slides the puck over to Zuccarello. Handles the pass. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Minnesota's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Eriksson Ek's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Hall. Chicago's got the puck against the boards. The Blackhawks have it now. And there's a great save by Fleury. Here's a short pass to Eriksson Ek. Minnesota's got the puck against the half wall. Quick pass to Kaiser. Now he takes it over the line. Takes the feed. Takes it to the net. Decides to think about it. Moves it around along the half wall. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Moves it quickly over to Kaiser. Oh, what a blast from the point, but too high.
Well, it looks like his follow-through was too high as it just sails over the net.
And a nice save there as play continues. Minnesota's got the lead early in the third period. They have been the far busier team offensively tonight. Eriksson Ek won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Zuccarello. Picked up along the boards by Hall. Tremendous stop by Fleury.
Well, that shot came quick and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, you can see in his body language that he's frustrated with himself as he dances to the penalty box for the second time this period.
Sends it over to Dewar.
Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes, they had a comfortable lead, and some would say it's not a big deal, but to each and every one of them, it should be.
Fleury's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here with a stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
Across the line, down the left wall. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Here's a shot. What a play defensively to block that. Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. They've got numbers here. And loses possession after a solid hit. Lets it go. And he comes up big again. Relentless pressure. Dives in front of the shot to block it. Minnesota's got it along the wall. Quick shot, and a great save. Moves it to Brodin. Dishes it to Goudreau. Here's a chance, and that's broken up. Moves the puck from off the bank pass.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
And he slides it quickly to Zaitsev. And echoes off a player in front. Kaprizov's got it into offensive territory. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Minnesota's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Johnson's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Battle along the boards. Quick feed to Dudek. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Minnesota's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. Brodin's got it in the defensive end. Puck moved over to Dewar. Puts it on net. Glove save. Oh, quick reflexes on the play. Here's a short pass to Hall. Reads the play and forces the turnover. The Wild have the puck in their own zone. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Makes a move in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
Fleury's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
Gaudreau's won it off the faceoff. And it's a quick pass to Dewar. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Vlasic. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. More than half the frame has been played here. Minnesota's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead it 4-1. The Blackhawks have it now. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. Shot! And a textbook pad save there. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Denied by Fleury. Good hit to knock the puck loose. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Minnesota's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Off the draw, they take possession. Quick pass to Spurgeon. Penalty coming up. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Minnesota's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, they've already scored tonight on the PP, James, and looking to really thread the needle again on this one. Their movement, their adjustments have been excellent thus far.
The Blackhawks look to start the transition game. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Here's an scores! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here, and now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Dudek. Let's move to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. They've got the extra attacker out here for the faceoff.
Well, they'll be looking for a quick win and advance that puck right to the net.
Offense's own faceoff, and he wins the draw. And that's a smart heads-up play by Kaprizov. And on a breakaway with an empty net, they score!
Yeah, and this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned.
Minnesota's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. And now it's grabbed by Laxinen. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Shot! Oh, and it goes just over the net. What a chance right there!
That's a tough miss, James. I mean, that's a quality opportunity that's lost there. And the bench, you can see that deflates them because you find a way to get the puck on net, you find more opportunity. You put it up high, guess what? There's no second chance.
The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Feeds it up ahead. Handles the puck. Denies him on the slapper. Oh, what a move! Way off target.
Chicago's been working hard all game, in particular in the offensive zone, opening up lanes, creating chances. When you miss the net, you get none of it. You aren't rewarded. They have to find a way to cash in if they want to get back in this game.
Minnesota's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. And a good save on the play as action continues. continues here. This has got to really test this team internally, too, I would think, Cheryl.
Yeah, you have to have the mental resilience and fortitude to be able to overcome it, and easier said than done, James. To be resilient, you have to find a way to get through these tough patches, overcome adversity, but it all starts with one shift, gravitating towards a positive nature, because right now, we're deflated.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Jim Cebulski. See ya. Moments away from puck drop for period number 3. A perfect time for those viewers just joining us here tonight. It's a 2-0 game to this point. With possession alone. On the wall. Here's a shot. And now it's grabbed by Dudek. From center they get into the attacking area. Glove save made by Ingram. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. They're in search of a goal right now, and quite the conversation with the coach and the youngster on the bench. Look, you've been there as a player, you've been there as a coach. What's the conversation happening right now?
Well, first of all, the coach is trying to fire everyone up, in particular the young rookie, and giving him confidence to get out there and be aggressive on the puck. You have to have the puck if you want to generate offense, so the first thing is you got to go get it.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. 2-0 is the score. Taken by Hamonic. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save in front. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. The Blackhawks cross the blue line and are on the attack. Fires it on net. Spectacular save on the play. Moves the puck to Krejci. And now it's grabbed by Michelli.
Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Michelli's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Ingram's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been one of their best players all night, a reason why they're leading here in the third, James. But it's not just about the save, it's about managing the puck and making the decisions when to hold on.
The Coyotes take possession off the faceoff. Slides it over to Michelli. Takes the pass. Moves it to Michelli. Hammers the shot. Denies him with the save. Arizona's working around along the line. They go on the attack through center. Centering pass. And it carries off a twig in front of the net. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Chicago's been the better team, but not necessarily boasting the better goaltender, trailing early in the third. Works it across to Stahl, and that's just out of reach. Now a quick pass to Michelli. Takes the puck. Sends a pass over. Oh, what a stick save! And he slides it quickly to Hall. Goes to the sweet spot. No room for that one to get through. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Picked up along the wall by Dudek. And that battle along the wall comes to an end. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Carries it. And it's taken by the defense. Arizona's crossed the line and on the attack. Takes the feed. Stars and locals at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it.
Change up, change up. Arizona's looking to break out. And now he moves it quickly to Hayden. Wants an open space at center. Nice dish from the left wing.
Knox having himself a game, James. I mean, he's already got a goal. Puck's on his stick and really looking to do some more damage.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Coyotes are on the cusp of making this a blowout, leading by 4. Chicago's got it in the defensive zone. Jones moves the puck. Takes the feed from the left side. The Coyotes gain possession in their own end. Michelli swooping in on the attack. Slides it diagonally to Keller. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Dudek's got it against the boards. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Keller's got it to the side. And he elects to play the puck. And he slides it quickly to Stahl. Shot! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Taken along the wall by Dudek. Chicago's on the attack. Good use of the body on the play. Puck picked up by Stahl. Quick shot! Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. The Coyotes playing along the wing. And with the delayed penalty called, they get the extra attacker out here on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Now you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take. Man, James, does he ever look shaken?
Yeah, you can see this one coming, Cheryl.
Yeah, and you hate to see this, James. A player down, never the look you want, but you also know that it has to be responded for. There has to be action when a guy's on the ice.
And there's the takedown, and I think not a moment too soon, at least with one of these fighters.
Yeah, if you're the one that's underneath and on the ice, you want to take your 5-minute ticket and march yourself over to the penalty box and get your rest. They make their way over to the penalty box, still chirping one another. You can see that it was testy out there, but they'll go back to the box and they'll sit for 5.
Well, with all that said and done with, we still got a game to play. Face-off here set to resume action. They put the puck into the offensive end. Quick pass across to Hall. Dudek's crossed the line and gained the zone. Arizona's got a hold of it against the wall. Across the line along the left wall. Gets in front of it. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. The Blackhawks have been the busier team in the offensive zone, but they still trail in the third. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Quick feed to Hall. Sends the pass over. Breakaway. Stars! Talk about swing on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. Well, he's going to get rewarded for his efforts here, James, but it all starts from his anticipation and his breakaway speed to close away from the pack. And then he knows exactly what he's going to do, or at least he fools us and the goaltender because he puts it in the back of the net.
As we look over on the bench, did I just see a smirk from the coach? Are they acknowledging the rookie, Cheryl?
Yeah, and a smile from the rookie. And, you know, this comes off of the conversation they had earlier, James, where the coach relayed the expectation, and it's hard to deliver. You know, there's pressure on you, you're young, but you get out there, you deliver. I like that the coach recognizes success.
Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Makes the save with the trapper.
Ingram's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Still lots of time left in the period. Chicago's still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. Receives the pass. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a pad on that one. What a stop by Ingram.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James, and look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to track and find the puck at all costs.
Scores and make it a 1-goal game with that tally.
And you can feel it coming, James.
Conversation on the bench right now with the rookie. What do you think's being said here, Cheryl?
Well, the coach is definitely reminding the rookie, hey, let's get going here, continue to pressure. We've scored a couple quick goals. It's all about keeping them on their heels. Go to town.
Chicago's got one back here in the third, but they still need another.
They're going to have to swarm the puck and find a way to retrieve it. And it's shot selection as well. Good opportunities, get to the slot, and find a way to convert.
Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Ingram.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Chicago needs to convert on one of these scoring chances, and they've had a lot of them tonight, but they still find themselves down in period 3.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Coyotes are in transition. Scooped up along the wall by Kemper. Comes up with a good save. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Here in the back half of this period, Chicago's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Takes the puck. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come on the attack. Tremendous glove save by Ingram. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck.
The Blackhawks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. It's a 2-on-1. In on the attack. And that rush is broken up with a great defensive effort there. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Ingram's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
The Coyotes move the puck in the defensive zone. Carries it across the line. Arizona's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Handles the pass from his goalie. Here's a short pass to Stahl. We got a whistle offside to call. Chicago's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Moves it to the middle. The shot. Takes the feed from the wing. Dudek's got the puck. Fires it. Arizona's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Taken by Keller.
Dudek's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Arizona's got the puck in their own end.
A ton of goals on the board tonight, and you know that both teams are looking to pad their stats.
Scores! And look at that, Wade. Hang on a second here.
I do not think that this is going to count. The official waved it off immediately.
Oh, boy. In the final moments of this period, tosses it on to Taves. Intercepted at center by Hall. Puck scooped up by Brown. And he takes the feed. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick pass to Dudek. Takes it into the slot. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Carries it in. And that's poked away by Dudek. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Takes a shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. The Blackhawks played along the boards. Puts it towards the net. Oh, save on the play.
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
And he makes the save on that play. Gains the zone from the right side. Moves it quickly over to Stahl. And he takes the dish. He scores! We are all in it up here late in the third. The Blackhawks weren't ready to go home, and they weren't planning on rolling over in this one tonight. Look at this, Cheryl.
I know my parents used to say, keep the pedal to the metal, and this is exactly what they have to do with that urgency. They score the equalizer, and now they've got the momentum to try and win it all.
From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Oh, excellent play and goal there. Moves it to Dudek. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Hammers the shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Foss stick handling in his own zone. Quick feed to Taves. Moves the puck along the half wall. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Here in the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. The Coyotes take possession off the faceoff. Here he is in front. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Big hit, and that frees up possession. With the blast. Fantastic save.
Ingram's made a great quality shot. Look easy.
Scores! And three's the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
The Blackhawks with that goal have gone up by one here in the third.
Well, you're better up by one than down by one, James, but there's a lot of runway left. Now it's a mindset of attack, but be defensively responsible.
Dudek's got it along the wing. Anderson shot! He scores! And he's not done yet! Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it. This is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence and screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
The Blackhawks have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. Staal's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Shot! Turns it aside. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attacker's out. They need a goal here big time. Quick pass to Dudek. Chicago's moving it into the offensive end. Scores into the empty net. Cameron, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah, this I was on the back end. I didn't have hands, so when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist bumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net.
There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. The Coyotes take one on the chin tonight, and this is one that I think the coaching staff can also take some of the blame here, Cheryl.
Well, certainly, James. It's always difficult to know exactly when to pull your goaltender, but the goal goes in. It's deflating for a team. You just got to accept that you're not winning that one.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and we will see you next time from ringside. We are just about to start period number 3. For those of you just joining us, perfect timing here tonight. And we are all tied at 1. Puck grab by Jones. Directs it on over to Hall. Quick shot! Off target! Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. The Jets take it along the wall. Hard hit frees up the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Scheifele. And the puck's knocked loose. Winnipeg's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Blackhawks gain possession. Picked up along the boards by Scheifele. And that's blocked away. The Blackhawks take over on possession. Sends it in on the attack. Pionk's taking it from his own end. Moves it to Ehlers. Here's a chance! Blocked in traffic. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Here he is from the slot! Makes the save, but barely with that one. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Ehlers. Here's a short pass to Scheifele. Elliott's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Cheryl, the camera is catching the coach talking to the rookie in a very passionate way here. What's the message?
Well, I think the coach isn't overly impressed with the performance of the entire group and is demanding more from the rookie. But I think this goes to show that they need to create more. This is a tie game. They have to find a way to generate. They're lucky to be in this position. Now they got to take advantage.
Chicago's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Puts it on net. Dudek's going to play it against the half wall. Between his legs. Great stop by Talbot.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Velarde's won the draw here in their own zone. Chicago's got possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Dudek. Denies him in close.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And off the draw, they'll take possession. Moves it to Iafallo. Gaining momentum up along the side. Shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Elliott! Great reflexes, another save!
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Velarde's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. With the backhand! How did he stop that one?
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it and makes the save.
Velarde's won the draw inside his own end. And it's a quick pass to Niederreiter. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And now it's grabbed by Dudek. Picked up along the wall by Hall. From the left side takes the pass. Skates to the crease. Follows, recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Jets win the draw on their own end. Benoit's lugging the puck. The Blackhawks have it now. What a steal in his own end.
The Jets have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Quick feed to Dudek. Time blocker stopped by Talbot. Makes the save again. Winnipeg's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. The Jets take it across the blue line. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Oh, he hit him and caught all of it.
Oh, and that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
The Blackhawks move it ahead. To his teammate. To score! A power play goal!
Well, specialty teams are often the difference maker. It's why you spend so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity. I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
Jets gain control of it. Quick pass over to Niederreiter. Sends the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. They've got the defense outnumbered. Feeds it across.
Hall's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
The Jets will play from the defensive zone. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. That opportunity's rejected.
Elliott's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. And man, his team's played well. They've got going north. They've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Off a stick, and they can't connect. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Blackhawks come up with the defensive zone draw. Slides the puck ahead to Hall. Looks to pass it to Stahl. There's a shot. There's a great save on an excellent chance there. Winnipeg's got the puck at center. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Dumps it into the O-zone. Grabs the puck behind the net. Now a quick pass to Connor. The Jets looking against the half wall. Puck picked up by Stahl. From the right side, they gain the zone. To the front! Oh, what a save as he gets that one, too!
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Quick pass to Scheifele. Stops him with a glove. Takes the feed after his goalie chooses not to cover up. Slides the puck over. And he takes the feed. Now into the offensive zone from the right. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
Rookie's had himself a pretty good night. It looks like even the coach agrees with that assessment.
Gotta say, James, that's a great feeling on both sides for the coach to be able to give that positive reinforcement and for the player to come back to the bench and get the tap. Because you know that those earlier instructions were easier said than done. But the rookie nailed it, and they get rewarded when they get back to the bench.
Slick feed. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. Here's a shot. Turns it aside. Battle along the boards. Taken along the wall by Hall. Cuts into the paint. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Great chance and an even better save. Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. Oh, what a block. Tremendous defensive effort there. There's a save. On the outside to do that. The Jets carried along the wall. Here he is, shot in front. And a solid stop on the play there.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Jones works the puck in his own zone. Chicago's through center. He's got a step. Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Oh, and another beauty stop right there. Chicago's all but got this thing wrapped up here late in the third. They have capitalized on many scoring chances tonight. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this this one. And the losing continues. And, you know, partner, you watch this team, you can just sense they lack confidence right now as a unit.
Well, I mean, it's easy to lack confidence when you're not winning games and you just keep feeling like you're getting pressed down further and further, and they've got to have to find a way to climb the mountain, if you will, James. And it's going to start one shift at a time. I know it's kind of cliche, but they got to get back to the drawing board, back to the video room, and try and reset.
Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here in the EA Sports team, I'm James Cybulski. Good night.
You know, and a couple of other the roster races that we've been focusing on. Hey, it's been talked about to death. It started before camp, before the physicals for that matter. Can the rookie crack the roster? Can he make the team, this youngster? A lot of anticipation. There's one game to go. And I'll tell you what, I would be shocked. I will be shocked if he's not on the opening night roster. He's been that good. He's been very good in my mind. I don't think this game is going to make or break based on the body of work that I've seen from him so far. Doesn't hurt if he plays well, but I think he's on this team. What say you? We'll hear from you and what you have to say, and we'll do that. Not a moment too soon for those of you just joining us here. We've just passed the midway mark of period number 3. And we are all tied up at 2 goals apiece. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Sends it in deep. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Still keeps a hold of it.
The Blues have clawed their way back into this game simply by never quitting and staying on course with the game plan, James.
St. Louis has it near the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Parayko. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. To the front, and that caroms off a body in the lane. And he slides it quickly to Vlasic. Taken by True. Gains the zone. Fires it on net. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. He says, let's get physical on that play. Good battle along the boards for the puck. offensive zone corner. Tries to feed it over to Verona. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves it to Thomas. Oh, big-time save by Kincaid. Here they come on the attack down the right side. A centering chance, and that's stopped. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Dudek's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we got a tie game. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Now he takes it over the line. Centering feed. Picked off in front. St. Louis has possession of it now. Toss to the front. Point blank stop by Kincaid.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Shot. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. The Blackhawks have it now. Bank pass off the boards. And he takes the pass. St. Louis on the attack. Shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. No, it's in. It's in. Looked like he had it, but not the case. St. Louis goes up by one here in this third period, and now it's all about the sprint to the finish.
And you know that they can see the finish line in sight, James, but there's still some time to let their opponent back in. So you got to be aggressive when it counts, and you know you can be first on the puck. But there will be times that they got to pull back and play defense.
And Welcome to those of you just joining us here in the first half of period number 3. The Predators lead it by 1. Puck scooped up by Yossi. With possession along the wall. Quick feed to Tomasino. And he slides it quickly to Duchesne. Down the right side and into the zone. Fires it. Oh, a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
Came up with the save on that play. Tomasino's got it in the defensive end. And he can't hang on after that hit. Quick pass to Dubé. Denies him! Saros makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Well, a conversation here on the bench between the coach and the rookie, and give us a sense of what that conversation sounds like.
Well, we need something. That's what it's like. We need something, and that's the message that the rookie's going to get. Listen, you got young legs. Get them underneath you and be first and aggressive on the puck. I mean, this has been a real complacent game. It's been flat in all zones, and they got to find something, a spark plug, and the coach is leaning on the rookie.
Nashville's looking to break out. Fires it into the offensive zone. Feeds the puck to Jones. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. And he loses control here. Chicago's got the puck against the boards. Makes a save. Saros keeps with a whistle, and I'll tell you what, he has been busy tonight.
Well, he's been dynamite, and let's face it, he is the reason they're winning this game. Just look at the shots that he's faced.
Nashville's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. The Predators will play it in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Hall's got it across the line. Takes a shot. Oh, and it rattles off his cage. Moves the puck. Across the line from center. Great reach with the poke check by Vlasic. Slides it over with pace to Johnson. Fires it. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And he shuts the door again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Predators lead it 1-0. And they win the draw on their own end. And it's a quick pass to Tomasino. Nashville's on the attack. Here's a shot from the boards. Made the stop on the play.
The Predators have layered well today and really protected their goaltender, who's seen everything. They're so close to the shutout. Yes, it's a superstition, but this team has played so well defensively. It's not just a goaltender stat, it's a team stat.
Nashville's got a hold of the puck. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Now a quick pass to Johnson. Takes a shot. There's the whistle as the puck goes into the back of the net, but I think they're going to call this off as the play was blown dead beforehand. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Hall. Over the line they come. A chance! They score! They've tied it up! They have tied it up here with a big-time goal in the third!
Well, they couldn't have waited much longer there, James. They're running out of runway, but they found a way to get it done. You got to come up big at the right moment and brace the pressure, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, stick taps all around and even a smile from the coach as the rookie makes his way back to the bench.
Well, yeah, and this is positive reinforcement, and I love that he's getting this, James, because earlier they had a conversation about the specific instruction and expectations on that shift. And when you go out and execute and you come back to the bench and you're kind of looking at your coach and they give you that reinforcement, it's a great feeling.
Carrier's got it against the boards. The Blackhawks have it from their own end. Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. Tries to the crease. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Here in the late goings of the period, Chicago's got a one-goal lead. Nashville's got it along the wall. Chicago's got the puck. Takes it and looks ahead. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Rips it. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Dudek's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Oh, what a save by Saros. Picked up along the boards by Hall. There's another stop.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
And the puck leaves the zone. And now it's grabbed by Zaitsev. And he moves it up to Dudek. Here they come on the attack. And he's knocked off the puck there. Handles the pass. The Predators move the puck in the defensive zone. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Feeds the puck up to Johnson. Can't get a hold of that pass. Nashville's got the puck. Up along the wing. Slides it quickly to Stahl. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Despite the valiant effort, the losing streak will continue here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and this is a real tough one to handle, especially when you play a really good game and it could have gone the other way. But nonetheless, their losing streak continues, so it's back to the drawing board, trying to put one foot in front of the other and get it done next game.
It's got to be a frustrating one for sure. Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski. Good night.
And elsewhere on the ice, how about some of these other storylines about these prospective rookies that are going to crack the roster? And I look at the one here where, boy, for all the hype, I thought he was going to go back to junior. He's going to likely stick. He's going to stick, and he's played well in camp. I'll tell you what impressed me the most, I knew he could contribute offensively, but it's his two-way game. He is way more complete a package than I think a lot of scouts realize. And I'll tell you what, I'm included in that one as well. Been very pleased with what he's done. Elsewhere around the league, you look at some of the other potential Calder.
All right, everybody, I want to bring it back to the rookie here for a second. And, I know there's a lot of hype and a lot of buzz. And, we've seen kind of mixed reviews with a lot of freshmen breaking into the league over the last few years, right? I mean, you look at some of these guys with the hype trying to make that jump, and they're kind of underwhelming debuts. Some set the league on fire. Look, I really think they've got a chance to see and have something special with this kid. I've really liked where his game's at. But I would also say this, let's not panic if he gets off to a slow start, right? It's his first year in the greatest league on the planet in the sport of hockey, right? So let's just maybe temper our expectations. If he doesn't have 50 goals in the first 20 games, let's not write him off as a bust. But I am very confident that they have got a special player in this young man. He's a forward. I think he is born to score goals, and he will find a way to light the net very quickly in this league. A lot of people jumping in on the text line here, weighing in with their thoughts.
I am so intrigued to see how things play out for this young rookie with his first game in the NHL and just how he responds, right? He's messaged everybody, every single contact that he's got in his phone book. He has probably texted or called and ready to roll. Now you see how he rolls in this sort of situation, right? A lot of anticipation. Think about anybody's first job, your first day on the job, right? Man, I think even when I was flipping burgers as a kid, my first day going in with the uniform, I had the butterflies. That's flipping burgers. I mean, this kid's going on the ice in front of 20,000 people. How's he going to roll with that? Can't wait to see how it all plays out. We'll check in on the phone line.